Okay, everybody, the plan for the first half of today's episode. My name's Tim, by the way. Indies Mostly is the name of the channel. Project Zomboid build 42.12.3, I believe it is, that we're working with right now. We are the road to the stable build. Hoping I can survive. We are at the McCoy Estate. As of last episode, we made it. Today, the plan is we're going to sleep real quick. And then the plan is going to be first half of the episode, we are going to walk. I know, because the truck that I have is badly damaged. We're going to walk to the gas station at the end of the road, speed walk ourselves. Hopefully, I've got gas. I've got a tank of gas, but also the gas station's right there. There is there is a auto parts store, I believe, or a car dealership, and restaurant and a gas station at the intersection. I want to secure the gas station there. And there are quite a few parked cars in the parking lots there, so I don't believe I'll have too many issues finding something to get myself back into town with. Let's go ahead and eat that fudge pop too. Let's see, we've got some books to read, and I've got some chips to eat, and I've got some digital watches to take apart. I think the 24 of them, I read Electrical 1, so I believe the 24 of them are going to be enough to get me to level 3 in Electrical so that I can hook that bad boy up. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, geez. Well... Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Let's go ahead and just put you there. No. Let's go ahead and place you there. And let's go ahead and take everything out of you. Well, that was a good find. Hot damn. Okay, nice. Nice. Alright, now I got some grub. Let's go ahead and sleep the night away real quick. This is weird doing it without showing my face. My phone's charging, I just didn't feel like it, and I wanted to play. So, we're just, that's just what we're doing right now. I didn't feel like moving the cord to my living room. I'm such a lazy fuck. What are you gonna do? Maybe for the second half of the video, we'll set it up. Right now, I just want to see if we can, make our way. There were shockingly few Zeds at the McCoy Estate when I arrived, which is, fine, but none of the windows broke, none of them dove out of no crowd spilling out of the mansion like typically happens. So, yeah, a little on the weird side, but here I am, got all my fireman's gear, got myself my hard hat, my crowbar, pretty typical setup. And let's go ahead and just start this long walk. If nothing eventful happens, I will probably just go ahead and cut to when I get there. Well, the only real eventful thing that happened, I killed 9 Zeds, but one of them had some magazine body armor, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Is that another hiking bag? No, that's just a regular school bag. Pshaw. Although I think that one's got some magazine wrist armor. It does. How bizarre. And a hunting knife. Okay, well, we're going to take that hunting knife. Alright, how many Zeds are going to be here at the gas station? It wasn't thick when I drove by last episode, but that doesn't mean they couldn't have, spilled out of the, gas station proper. Wow, let's see. That's pretty big, but is it gonna... I don't want to wear the arm stuff, because that's gonna slow down my swings. Now, the food we're gonna take. I don't want the beer. Or the money. I'll eat the caramel. Oh, yeah. Oh, those did come out of the gas station proper. They broke that door down. Okay. Was that a McCoy pickup? Oh, nice. Those are always, well, those can be good. Let's see. Let's peek inside first. Make sure there's no leftover Zeds. Well, that's odd. Did I go in here? I did. I don't remember. You guys will have to remind me in the comments. My stoner ass can't remember shit. More chips, that's good. I like chips. They are they weigh almost nothing, and they take care of your needs. At least the immediate ones. Okay, no, I think I would have cleaned this out if I would have come inside. It's just odd that there's other bodies there. There's an empty gas can. I should probably fill it while I'm here. Oh, I did not bring one with me, so yeah, actually, that's real smart. You know what? Let's eat the ice cream. Or eat, ice cream. Any magazines worthwhile? Ooh, yep. Read map. I think I've read all of these already. Oh, not Louisville. Hell yeah. Oh, and that's the big central part of Louisville. Nice. Nice. Alright, anything else? No. I can handle that, though. Mechanics 2. Alright. Well, that was a pretty good series of fights here, guys. Not gonna lie, I feel good about that. I feel good about that. Let's see if we've got ourselves... Okay... Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, so we've got ourselves a gassed up McCoy truck. That is fucking sexy. So that kind of changes the plan, I think. I think the plan is going to be... Well, let's make sure. Let's make sure it runs. Oh my goodness, okay, cool. Was it full already? Huh? Almost green across the board. Holy crap. How big of a trunk did it have? 87. Oh my god. Okay, well. So I think this changes things, guys. I think the plan is I am going to stop recording real quick. We'll bring my face back for the next part. I am going to, let's see, what we'll do is let's drive back to Muldraw and fill the back of this truck up with the generator. Because I've got a generator at the main house at the McCoy Estate already. There's one inside. So let's go back to the main spot because I've got a generator there and load up with all of those canned goods and all that stuff and all that jazz. And then we'll come back and drop all of that off. And then once I've got the gas station and the McCoy Estate itself secure, then my really only big other move before I go into like hunkered down farming and ranching and stuff will be the gun store in West Point. I want to clear that out. I've got a welder's mask and a torch so we can get in no matter what. And yeah, join me for part 2 of this video soon. Alright, so the plan from here is going to be to head south. And what we're going to do... Let's peek around this parking lot real quick, just see if there's anything interesting. Just a little bit of a crowd that I don't feel like dealing with. Oh! Some careless driving on my part, too. That's okay. I don't need this pickup truck to stay pristine. I'd prefer it to. Excuse me, I just took a humongous dab. It is several days later in real time, after the cut there. Now that you can see my face, welcome, welcome. Good to see you all, or good to be seen by you all. I think the stable build is right around the corner. And I know I've been saying that for a while. God, feels like I've been saying that for a while. But I really do mean it. I really do think we're pretty close to there. Good gosh. Always quite a few Zeds here at this intersection. There's a convenience store, gas station, trailer park, restaurant down there. Off the main road. Yeah, that works. Okay. A lot of times that'll backfire, trying to weave through trees like that. Oh, I thought I had room. I did have room, I just didn't have the angle. It's alright. As far as I can tell, that didn't damage anything. Or at least it didn't significantly damage anything. Now what we're doing now is heading back to Muldraw. We're going to stop at 2 spots. We're going to pick up the generator that I left at one of my starting homes. We're going to pick up a massive amount of food that is at one of my starting homes. And we're going to stop at the warehouse to the north of town and see how many hatchets and axes we can find. And potentially a sledgehammer, although I don't need one. Don't really need to break out any walls at McCoy. It would be nice, I guess, to be able to. I could always panel out of windows if I need to put any walkways on the second floor. I know I can plumb the sinks, but it does have a water pump, so there's unlimited fresh water there anyway, so I don't really need to plumb the sinks, although it would be nice to have all of the sinks plumbed, or at least a few of them. Let's see. We're going to keep on cruising. We should be getting pretty close to where I want to be. Yep. We sure are. Let's go ahead and check the map just to make 100% certain that we're where I think I am. Well, I know I am. I'm just going to say exactly where I am. Now, there's the generator. Some good garages, but I think those do have some good garages. I should probably go clear those out and then stop here. I think that's going to be the main plan. So 1, 2, 3 more, and then we'll just turn that way down. Perfect. So we're almost there. But yeah, let's see. There's the first road. When the stable build arrives, I'm a little broke at the moment, so I probably won't be creating a server of my own, but I would like to play some multiplayer and feature some multiplayer on the channel, so I will probably find access to a server somewhere with someone. Did I just completely not go the direction that I wanted to go there? Hey, yep, I turned too soon. I turned too soon like a big old dummy. That's alright, though. Because sometimes the areas with the parking cones like this have cool loot laying around. Didn't see any. So that's kind of a little bit of a shame. There's a pickup truck I could always use. I love a good pickup truck. The McCoy Estate truck is a really good one, though. They're among my favorite, mostly because I like steel gray, if I'm being honest. But okay, that was a survivor home that was very... Oh, no, it wasn't very good, now that I think about it. 1, 2 more curves, and then we're going to turn left. See if I can do it right this time. Probably not, if I'm being honest. Alright, curve 1. Curve 2. Ooh, that might have done a little bit of damage. There's quite a few bodies here. Yep, that's exactly where I thought I was. Okay. Okay, quite a few bodies. Kind of a frustrating amount of bodies, if I'm being honest, but that's alright. Let's get out and fudge them up. Pretty good defensive gear. Got the magazine jacket, the hard hat, the leather gloves, the work boots, the fireman outfit. So yeah, we're pretty defensively set. I say that as, you know, a single scratch can kill you. It could end run entirely. Okay, look like they're only coming from one direction. I have had a pretty nasty chest cold for about 8 days now. Yeah, it just will not go all the way away. And it'll fade and then come back and then fade and then come back. It's been really obnoxious. Excuse me. Just a tickle at the top of my chest and some overnight drainage that's obnoxious as fuck, if I'm being honest, but so it's a big part of where my why my uploads have slowed significantly. But it's also the holiday times and etc. I did not expect there to be this many built up at my starting point, because I have respawn set to low, and I've cleared this area, so it's odd that this many would have migrated here since I went to McCoy. But you know, it's only been like a day and a half in game. Maybe not even that long, I'm not certain. Starting to get pretty weary and pretty sore though. This needs to end here pretty quick. There's one more. Excuse me again. And I'm not going to be able to cover my mouth because my hands are both busy. I apologize, guys. A little rude. But I hadn't uploaded a Zomboid vid in a while, and I really wanted to finish this one out and not just do a half-assed 25-minute one without my face. Get a dozen views. Not that that matters. It's really not what I do it for. They are kind of cool when they happen. Oh god. I knew there'd be some behind me eventually. What is this uncomfortable? Well, I probably got wet clothes. Probably got wet clothes from all the sweating. Oh, I wish I had a livestock trailer. I'd take those pigs back. Excuse me, goddamn. And for the slur, if that sort of thing bothers you. I'm not religious at all, but, you know, if you are, you know, cool. Let's see if I can make myself feel better. Seems silly. Nope, still uncomfortable. A lot of frozen food. Some fresh stuff we can eat and drink. Alright, now I'm not going to grab the food yet. But I know that's where it's at. Excuse me again, gosh. I was gonna say, I heard something there. Sorry, pigs, it's gone. Mostly. Alright, let's pick that generator up. I did read dismantle all of my digital watches, or at least a humongous stack of them. You know what? If you can fit it, take it. I'm gonna have to wash that shirt now. Again, if you can fit it, take it. So what we're going to do is dump all of that and the generator in the back of that truck. And then probably just head straight back to McCoy. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is still my surviving till the stable build drops run. Why is my car key not on my keychain? Okay. Let's go grab the frozen food and get the hell out of here. It probably won't stay frozen. It's a relatively long drive, but pigs all escaped. Oh, no, they didn't. They were just hiding in weird spots. That's kind of bizarre. How many hot dogs was that? Like 5? 5 packs of hot dogs? Shame I don't have a bunch of buns. They don't really give you much for just eating them. How much space do I have in the back of this truck? Oh, almost none. Okie doke. That solves the how much more looting should I do question. But you know what? We got the second generator, and that is useful because we're going to leave it at the gas station at the intersection before we get to McCoy. That way we have a long-term supply of fuel even after the power goes out. Hooray, hooray for me. That's some foresight there. And I do have my electrician skill up to 3 now, so I didn't find the generator book, but I did get my skill up, so that's cool. That's coolio. Did about an hour's worth of dismantling stuff off screen. Or off recording, however you want to call it. You'll know what I'm trying to say. You know what? If there wasn't a stack of Zeds there, I'd probably check that little convenience store out just for snackables, but not really necessary. Not really necessary. If you have made it this far into the video, what is your time frame for Build 42's stable version? When do you think we're going to be multiplayering this bugger? And why is my character slight damage? That's all, huh? Is it because I'm wearing that jacket? Is it because I'm wearing that thing? Is it uncomfortable? Is that something that I need to be aware of? Discomfort. Yep. Okay, well, that helped. How ridiculous. Okay, let's unequip those two so that I can get my vision back. Any more discomfort? Oh, the hard hat. You know what? I can take that off for now. Alright, we feel better. We feel better. I'll put the hard hat back on if I get into a combat situation. Maybe even the eye visors, too. They do give you some protection, but I think the vision cone reduction is not worth it. What do you guys think about that? I assume most people go for mobility and perception over defense in Zomboid. Being a tank doesn't really seem smart, given that the slightest damage can end your run entirely. I've never seen the point in like heavily gearing up as if it was like a Daisy run, you know, trying to get your like rank 3 or level 3 or whatever it is in Daisy. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've actually played. And I never got huge into the meta anyway. DayZ was very toxic and or just too incredibly skill-based for me. I know Zomboid can be very much the same way, but happy Thanksgiving, by the way, if you're American. Sorry for the colonizing if you're indigenous. Try the candied yams if you're European. I doubt I have any viewers anywhere else in the world, but you never know. If there are any folks from Africa or Asia or Southeast Asia or Australia, let me know. That'd be kind of cool. Most of the people I know are in Europe and America. In Canada. I know quite a few Canadians. The cannabis community, cannabis culture on Blue Sky, the super liberal Twitter, is a big part Canadian. And yeah, good bunch of folks. Good bunch of people. Plug-in generator. And even though we still have power, now we have established long-term power. What do we got here? Ooh. You guys still frozen? Oh, so far so good. Oh, you know what? Is there a freezer in here? Oh, yes! It's all gonna stay frozen. Hot damn. Oh, I hear one. I hear one. This is a problem. I did not want to... Oh, God. That was not the right weapon. Okay, there we go. My fingers got all tangled up, guys. That was almost trouble for a second. No, I never want to see another digital watch. Although I'm only rank 3, I guess I probably should. Ugh. The idea of doing hundreds more digital watches just drives me mad. I don't think there's any real reason to get your electronics much higher than 3, though, is there? I think I already have that, but... Why not? Why not take it, right? Why not? Clean this fucking place out. I'm a little encumbered, but I'm only going to kill this one, and then we're going to fill that gas can. Then we're going to head back out. I guess. Yeah. That's exactly what we're going to do. Although I am going to fill the generator first. Okay. That was pretty uneventful. That worked out real well. Now, I am not planning on keeping this entrance down here that I'm about to get to McCoy open, because it very badly gets overrun by trees and shrubs and bushes and everything if you don't just utterly clear it and honestly like pave it and shit, which takes I don't have that much like time. Like there's just that's just not going to happen. But I might do something even crazier and bridge my way north to the railroad tracks, which I think is actually a pretty smart move. Let's see if I can show it. I don't know if I've got that section clear. No, I don't. But if you go up here a little bit and then go down, there's some railroad tracks that go this direction. I'm pretty sure. Well, you know what? Why don't we just go find out? Why don't we just cruise up that way a little bit? I got a full tank of gas. I ain't scared of you or anybody. There's not much up here. It's a pretty desolate area. Yep, perfect. Well, that's interesting. I thought for sure I was going to crash into that, and I just phased through it instead. Now let's see if this is actually... I think this is actually a very viable... Okay, that's actually kind of funny. I should have just stayed on the road. Alright, now let's see exactly where we need to turn south. Not for a while still. I'm curious if this is going to turn off. I don't remember exactly the angle that this keeps going, or if this turns north again. We're going to stay on it for now, because this is definitely the route that I want to, like, use as my main entrance, even though it's not as convenient, like, map location-wise, but it's much more convenient to actually, like, come and go from the, you know, farmhouse itself. Estate. Let's check the map again, even though I'm pretty sure I'm not there yet. Oh, I'm exactly there, actually. I'm going to turn soon, but I also want to make sure there's not like a super clear section up here that I'm missing. Okay, there's not. So what we're going to have to do, eventually, is chop ourselves a path. Pretty much from directly here. So let's go ahead and just turn. Now I know you can get there from up here. Okay. Is this the way? Or this is the way? This is the way. Alright, bet. That wasn't so hard. And then we can just... Oh, come on. We can just create a trail up and out of here. That looks like it's actually the one they wanted us to use. Does this take us straight up there? Yes, yes it does. Okay, cool. So that's only like a dozen trees to chop down. And then a bunch of bushes, and then building a bunch of planks. I think I want to actually do what one of the readers suggested, or viewers suggested, and build myself a wood road. A wooden platform road that goes all the way to the north. I love it. I love that idea so much. And I really don't understand how this area is as Zed-free as it is. There's a handful as one comes out of the woods at me. I'm pretty sure that was the death squish noise. Yep, he didn't get back up. Cool, good, bet. Alright. Now I want to clear this entire section, the internal section of trees, right here. But then we're going to be into the main base. There's my other vehicle. It's busted up real bad. That's why we had to go get the McCoy truck. I needed something else. Over here is where I'm going to put my pigs. Once I find myself a trailer, we're going to have to go trailer hunting next episode, so that we can go back and get those pigs. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. This has been a fun one. End of November is here. It is near the very end of November when I'm filming or recording this. I think I'm going to upload this on the 27th? 8th? I don't know. Whatever day that is. Day after Thanksgiving. It's Friday. Yeah. We'll get this uploaded today. That'll be fun. Anyway, appreciate you guys joining me. Like and sub if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that too. Pushing like 725. Kind of cool. Getting up towards those numbers where YouTube gives a shit. Anyway, thanks guys. Take care.